live in Los Angeles, and you're watching E at the Wicked premiere, presented by Fandango.
We are standing in the courtyard of Shiz University, which, if you didn't already know, is the place where Elphaba and Glinda form an unlikely friendship.
And Universal is really taking us on a journey through Oz with these incredible premieres.
They are absolutely. Last weekend, they took us to Munchkinland in Sydney. Tonight, we're at Shiz, and next up is the Enchanted Forest in Mexico City.
I want to go there.
Listen, I'm pulling up for sure. The Oz Dust Ballroom in New York after that, and the Emerald City in London.
All of this in celebration of one of the most beloved Broadway musicals finally making its way to the big screen on November 22nd. Fans, I think they're really excited.
We should check.
Are you guys excited about tonight?
You guys ready for the premiere?
I think they're excited to experience the breathtaking world of Wicked. I am Justin Sylvester.
And I'm Zuri Hall.
You guys, tonight we are bringing you interviews with the entire cast of Wicked, including the witches themselves, Cynthia Erivo, and global superstar Ariana Grande.
That's right. We cannot wait for these queens to arrive. And joining us right now is our girl Erin Rhodes over on the Creator Cam. She's going to be live streaming all night on TikTok and Instagram. We got you covered, okay? She's taking you behind the scenes of this Shiz University themed carpet. So let's go ahead and check in. Erin, how you feeling, girl?
You guys, I am pumped to be here. If you know me, you know Wicked has defined my entire life. I will be all over this carpet. It is so marvelous, so many things to see. Behind me is the little Shiz University pop-up. I'm gonna call it the student store. And right over here is where literally everyone will be walking in to screen the film. This LA premiere is so epic. There's even cars on this carpet. Right over here, we have these Lexus TX cars, one green, one pink, one for Elphaba, one for Glinda. The vanity plates read Defy Gravity and Popular. I am tempted right now to bust out in song, but you know what? I'm just going to leave that for the stars tonight, all right? Back to you.
I know she is going to get into some flying monkey business. They better put her on a leash tonight.
You see, yeah, no, I see what you did there. Thank you for that, Justin. He'll be here all night, folks, as will I. Erin, thank you so much. We're going to check back in with you in just a little bit. Okay, now, we know Wicked is as famous for its costumes as it is for its music, right? Yeah. So we're expecting to see some elaborate looks tonight. And Justin, I got to say, I am loving yours, my dear.
I'm happy you do because I put it on your credit card.
I know.
And I do love yours. Did you just have this laying around?
Just a little Elphaba chic for the big occasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know who's got the budget. You know the stars are going to be bringing their A game, so let's see who's been spotted so far.
From her bubble, we've got the original Glinda the Good Witch, Kristen Chenoweth. How are you feeling tonight?
Emotional. Oh, look, they're
I mean, to hear
chanting for my girl.
Shouting Ari, who is obviously stepping into the shoes of Glinda, knowing that you were the original. What does it mean to see this story finally be told on the screen, and with Ariana in that role, no less?
I mean, when she was 10, she told me, I want to be you. I want to play Glinda.
Yeah.
And in that same voice. And then, obviously, we are close. I've known her since she was 10, and when she got the audition, we both cried. And then when she got it, we both sounded like dolphins. We were like, oh my God, you're
It's happening, it's happening.
What was that one piece of advice you gave her when she stepped into those slippers?
I just told her, she said, I want to make you proud. I want to pay homage to you. I go, you will do all of that, but put your own stamp on it. And she did. She did.
And to that point, right? Like, what of all of the Glindas that ever did Glinda, what sets Ariana apart in this role? Her comedic timing, by the way, is so good.
I think people forget what a great actress she is, that she started in theater, and now she's playing the role that she was born to play, and it took 22 years. I set it in stone, and now she's bringing it home.
Yeah. It's so crazy. We need to talk about you and your career as well, because not many people get to transition from Broadway into TV and into film. What was that feeling like, moving off that stage and getting in front of like America and the world?
It seemed like a natural transition because I just take jobs according to the role, and if I see Kristen Chenoweth doing that role, I take it. If I see a lot of people could play it, I usually don't take the part. But I've been lucky and blessed, and I've loved all the TV and film I've gotten to do, and Emmys and all that stuff. But I will always be a Broadway person.
Oh my God.
Kristen, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. You too.
Thank you.
Have fun. Welcome back to
so
Shiz
much.
University.
This is for you.
Oh my God.
This is for you.
They all screamed my name, that fans, and I just
As they
went.
should. Hello.
I'm waiting for Adina to get here. Hurry up, girl.
Okay, that's the reunion.
That's
we
right.
all need. We're all waiting for that. Have so much fun
we
tonight.
love you.
Take care. With Jeff Goldblum and his lovely wife, Emily Livingston. How are y'all feeling tonight?
I call her, you know, she was formerly Emily Livingston. You know what she chose to do?
Give it to us now, Jeff.
Even though she's the height of modern femininity and feministicy. Well,
I'm using that.
She's a feminist, as am I.
Of course.
She took my name.
I love all the same with the boys. You know, we have 2 boys, so we're all the Goldblums, and I love it. I was ready.
Emily Goldblum does have a nice ring.
It really does. And by the way, if my Goldblum looked like this Goldblum, I would take the last name too. And if that Goldblum kept you Goldbluming all day with the diamonds.
Oh, yes, you noticed.
So wait, I have a question for you, because I heard he was singing on set the whole time. Does he sing at home like that?
My goodness.
Time after time, I tell myself that I'm.
So is this at 100 at all times? Like, is there ever a moment where you're like, Jeff, I love the music.
Yeah, save
Can
that
we put a
baloney
pin
for the
in
stage.
it?
Yeah. Yes,
Save it for
yes.
Wicked.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. You can't get tired of it because you're amongst like charm royale. It's
Yeah.
always this beautiful energy all the time.
It's so wild.
Yes.
Now, Jeff, I mean, come on. You must have been born like this. Like, I feel like as a child, you came out singing and dancing. And was musical theater a big part of your growing up?
Yes, a child is born. This child is born. This one. Oh, yeah.
You know we have to clear all this music, and I love it.
Manicure for 2 seconds.
Oh.
Are we matching? Show it off, please.
Hold my hand, and we're halfway there. Hold my hand, and I'll take you there.
Now, this is a little bit of a preview of what folks can expect when they see Wicked. I mean, it absolutely blew us away.
Oh, yeah, there's more where this comes from.
There is so much more where it comes from. What was the most special part for you, filming it, teaming up with this all-star cast? Cynthia, Ariana, Michelle.
I have so much to say about this. Look, Mark Platt is the heavenly cosmic father of this whole gorgeous idea.
Yes.
And then he grew it from an acorn to an enchanted oak. He found the golden child, Jon M. His book, by the way, Viewfinder,
incredible
autobiography, fantastic. But he has made a Meisterwerk I believe. It's been said, and who else could mash up the panache of musical numbers to the nth degree with naturalistic, nuanced, cinematic acting, and then those two women, two of the greats of all time, give performances for the ages. And there's genius afoot here, I believe, not on my part, but they've delivered something that could be called rollicking entertainment.
Yes. Rollicking entertainment.
But it also is about something. Listen to this. Who amongst us does not yearn for a world that works for everyone, in fact, every creature? And when, in our story, two people, maybe three people, Jonathan Bailey included, unite and team up, and they're possessed of a powerful love and a lovely power. They just may be the linchpin for the critical mass, which can turn around the misguided ship of state.
Amen.
If that's not a story for our time, I'd like to know what.
Now more than ever. And speaking of powerful love, Jeff and Emily Goldblum, ladies and gentlemen, have so much fun.
The Goldblums.
Endless Love.
The
Do you remember that? Thank you so much.
You guys, the energy tonight at the Wicked premiere is spellbinding. I mean, Ariana and Cynthia, Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh, all the stars.
Jonathan Bailey and his disco ball shirt with the red shoes. It has been an incredible night so far. The cast is shining brightly, and word is Erin is over in the fan pit right now with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo's top Spotify listeners. We're talking like top 10%, y'all, okay? Let's go ahead and check in.
Yeah, Erin, what's happening over there?
You guys, I am with just one of the fan pits. It is live over here. We've got major fans who got autographs. You guys met Ari and Cynthia. I mean, it is just so much fun, but I also have a little game for our fans over here. We've got my tiny purse with some tiny questions. Okay, would you guys just like to participate?
Okay, which character would you like to have as a roommate at Shiz University? I think I would say Glinda, because I love the pink. I have to go with more pink.
And here we have Ari right here. Hello, we love you. Oh no, you're totally fine. Please interrupt every interview. No, you guys, that was just Ariana Grande coming in between us, but it's okay. So you said you would want Glinda, and here she was.
Glinda came back to give me my pen. She used my pen for the interviews, or to sign everyone.
Okay, would you like to have a little question from my tiny purse?
Like Elphie and Glinda at Shiz University, tell me about a bad roommate experience. Oh no!
My purse asked the question, not me, okay? So go ahead, tell us a little fun story.
There's actually there's too much.
There's too much.
But we're roommates now.
We're roommates now, and it's good.
Okay, spill the tea on Sabrina.
Oh no. We're good roommates now, but we've had bad roommates, or I've had bad roommates in the past. But it's peace and love now.
Peace and love. I love that so much. Look, I am going to be interacting with all of these fan pits. I am getting all of the action. I'm just trailing all the stars here, so make sure you guys tune back in. Justin, Zuri, I'll see you back at this little bar. We tried to get a little interaction earlier, but we'll be getting into those wickedly delicious drinks.
I love it. I love it. Also, can we just say, if your interview is going to be bombed by anyone, I think Cynthia and Ariana crashing the party, like, that's kind of the vibe.
By the way, any of the stars of this film can crash any interview I'm doing for the next 20 years, okay?
Absolutely.
Come right on through.
Well, the good news is it ain't over yet. Anything could happen. Anyone could crash. The best is yet to come. So make sure you stick with us. We are here with one of the gorgeous stars of Wicked, Marissa Bodie. Welcome to the LA premiere, my dear. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Slightly cold.
Yeah, a little
because I'm
chilly, right?
sleeveless, but the dress is gorgeous. So.
And it is doing what it is supposed to do.
It is doing
She got the
exactly
slit,
what
she is
it's
rocking
doing.
it.
Now, this is the hottest ticket in town. And you could have anybody as a date. Who did you bring tonight for this incredible premiere?
Well, I brought a handful of people. My dad, Sylvia's first time seeing it, my lovely girlfriend,
Yes.
and then a handful of friends
I
as
love
well.
that.
Okay, so you brought the whole squad out.
I brought the whole squad. I'm so excited for everybody to see it.
And this is the hometown for you, right? You're based here in LA.
I'm based
at least
here.
now.
So, originally from Wisconsin, but I'm
Okay.
based here. Wisconsin represents.
We love a Midwestern girl. Shout out to my Ohio peeps, too.
Yeah.
Not when they're losing, though.
You know, not
No,
today.
Ohio.
Go Bucks, OHIO. Marissa, walk us through the casting process, realizing that you're going to bring this character to life on the screen at this point. What did that mean to you? Where were you when you got the news?
I was in my studio apartment. It was like 8 a.m. in the morning. They told me that it was a callback rather than them telling me I got the part. So I was in very much shock when over Zoom, Jon Chu opened the door and it was Ariana and Cynthia.
Incredible.
With a sign that said, "Welcome to Oz, will you be our Nessa Rose?" And the thing is, I had work later that day, so I was like, well, what do I do now? How do I contain myself?
You call out.
Yeah.
You quit that job ASAP.
I should. Well, I did like my last job, though, I will say.
Oh, my. I love that. Now, I got to know, because you've been on stage since you were a child. For us non-actors, what is the difference between a stage actor and an on-screen actor, and what do you like better?
On-screen actors, there's definitely a lot more subtlety, whereas on stage, it's a lot more big movements. I think for me, I love both. I really genuinely do. But I just love saying a lot with your face and just the subtlety in film and TV that I would say that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Incredible. And, you know, we spoke yesterday about the role, the representation, and the new life that you've breathed into Nessa on screen. Walk us through that, what it means for you to celebrate and really represent Nessa Rose in a way we haven't seen before.
Yeah, I think it should set a precedent to casting in the future for not just me, but my fellow disabled talent out there. Even just on the carpet today, seeing other disabled people and their love for Wicked, and them just saying how much it means to them too. That means the world to me also.
And what was it like for you when you saw a disabled person on screen? Did it light that fire inside of you? Because I know there are a lot of girls and boys out there who are going to feel that way about you.
Yeah, it was just seeing a disabled character in general, because just, especially growing up, there wasn't a lot of that for me, but when I did see it, it really did mean a lot, because I was like, oh, it's possible, there's a place for me here.
Yeah. Well, we will see you here at the same time next year for part 2.
Next year, baby.
We cannot wait.
You guys
shine so
learn this girl's name. She will be around for a while.
It's only up from here. Congratulations, Marissa. Have so much fun celebrating tonight.
Thank you so much.
See you.
Face card. Guys, we are here with Bronwyn James. I am here to pick. I have a little fight for you. I want to fight with you a little bit.
Okay, I'll take my earrings
because
out. Because
one, you have some unbelievable comedic timing.
Thank you.
Two, you got to play best friends with Ariana Grande in this movie.
I know. It sounds as insane to me as it does to everybody else.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
What was it like to play that role with her?
Oh my gosh, she is such an incredible comedian. It's probably screaming for her over there. She's such an incredible comedian, and she is as funny as she is beautiful and as she is talented. And it was just an absolute privilege every day to get to do scenes with her.
It was so much fun to watch all of you, and you and Bowen Yang together. Like the back and forth was gold.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what it was like when you weren't rolling. Between takes, could you even stop laughing?
I mean, the amount of takes that I ruined because Bowen would come out with something so hilarious and I'd be like,
it's just ridiculous.
And I can't even look at him in the eye because I'll just start going again. Yeah, he's just so quick and so funny.
Yeah.
It's so wild.
I love that boy so much.
Okay, I mean, you look fantastic, but we just heard something at the commercial break.
Yeah.
This is your first time in America,
Welcome.
and it's as a premiere of your global
LA premiere.
Come on.
I mean,
how
does
crazy.
it feel? Thoughts so far?
You know what? I mean, I've never been to America, so I have nothing to compare it to, but LA is great.
You're like, so far, so good.
The food in LA, I will say, is absolutely banging.
Have you hit the beach?
I have not hit the beach. I've literally got here Thursday.
Okay.
And I'm going tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, because you got like 3 more premieres.
Three
maybe
more premieres,
Okay.
and I'm going to have been in the sky longer than I have been on the ground.
Okay.
But you know what? It's a great time.
Yeah.
And it's full of lovely people like yourselves.
Well, you included right back
Yes.
at you, my
thank you.
love.
And we'll see you right back here.
Have so much fun celebrating
Thank
tonight.
you very much, darling.
Thank you,
I'll give you your sparkly mic back.
Oh my God, we love
Looks good on
you.
you, though. Y'all, we have Normani in the building. Thank you so much. Welcome, gorgeous. I am better now.
You look beautiful. You
I mean, come through right here. Hold on.
It's giving Elphaba
Oh,
edge.
thank you.
Break down the look tonight.
Yes, this is GCDS.
Okay. Ooh, Angie, hit us with the toss
Okay,
toss.
yes. You know, I wanted to be in theme tonight.
So good.
I love
Yes,
that. And
really
you're here
embrace.
supporting your girl because you and Ariana go way back.
Yes.
How far back?
I mean, pretty far back, over a decade for sure.
What is it like to see her stepping into these iconic shoes as Glinda the Good Witch?
Honestly, I think about the list of women and I can't think of anybody better, to be completely honest. Like, what better iconic duo? Cynthia, Ari, I'm so proud of her, especially the fact that she's just pushing her limits and stepping into a completely different territory. And I feel like she thrives in this space. And like I said, I can't think of a better person to take on.
Absolutely. And speaking of thriving,
yes,
you and this dopamine tour,
ma'am,
we just need to know
coming.
what we can expect.
Yes.
Give us a tease.
Because baby, I've been in rehearsals.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, okay, if you just give a few words to sum it up, what can fans prepare themselves for? How are you pushing?
Oh, I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all stamina up.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it's giving. Oh, yes.
And get them coins ready because you know that merch gonna be off the chain too.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I gotta talk
Activate
to
the
you. Let's bring it back to this music thing because, you know, music can be a lonely place for artists.
For sure.
But it seems like your generation of artists are all bonded together and you have true friendships. What's it like going through all of this, having somebody, you know, on your back and like, you know, riding for you?
I mean, I think it's really important to just feel seen. This can be very overwhelming, and I think that people kind of put us on a pedestal. But we're human as well, and we hurt. We have the same level of emotion that any human being would. So it's nice to feel heard and seen and know that somebody can identify with whatever it is that you're going through.
Yeah.
And it's so beautifully said, and it's so true, because sometimes it's unfortunate that you have to remind people you're human and you feel. I think it ties beautifully back into the movie too. We think about Elphaba and her journey, Glinda being much more than she may seem. Do you see any of yourself in either or both of the characters?
Yes, absolutely. Honestly, I think a little bit of both, I would definitely say. But I just wanted to touch on and piggyback off of what you were saying. Like, Ari has been such an incredible support system for me as well. Even just when my album came out, I know I had records come out, like whatever I have released,
Yeah.
she's always like one of the first to text me and just let me know how proud she really is, because she also knows what I've endured. Like this has
Yeah.
not been an easy process for me.
Yeah.
But she's been there really every step of the way and just have always gone above and beyond to make sure that I know how proud she is.
Yeah.
So it means a lot. And I'm proud of you, baby.
Oh,
Isn't
I
it so
love
cute?
that. It
Now,
is beautiful.
I gotta know, because a lot of girls look at you and think I can do that, like, and you light that fire in them. Was there an artist or like a TV show or a character on TV that you looked at and said, "Wow, I really want to go out and just be me"?
Wow. I mean, for me, obviously, Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Come on,
Every time.
The queen.
Right?
Yes,
Every time.
every time.
I would die to meet Beyonce.
Have you not?
We're gonna
I have not met Beyonce. What was it like the
She
first
like,
time?
Tell us. What
I
can
I heard she smells like money.
Baby,
She
she
looks like it
is
too.
money.
She sounds like it. I know that's head to toe. Okay.
She is,
What was that first meeting like for you?
I mean, so overwhelming, but also strangely like so comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I felt like that was like my
Easy.
cousin
Yeah.
from back at home, because we're both from Houston. I'm originally from New Orleans, but the hurricane.
Oh, me too.
Okay,
We can talk. Yeah. No, I'm in Baton Rouge, but I went to Tulane for a year.
I see. Close
Yeah,
enough.
close enough. Close enough.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna be hitting you up for them tour tickets.
Yes,
I got y'all.
dopamine,
I
okay?
got you.
We're so ready. Normani, have the best time tonight.
Yes.
Celebrating and your girl, Ari.
Thank
I know she'll be
you.
excited to see you in there tonight.
Yes, y'all
Have
look
fun.
incredible.
Thank you.
Yes.
Same.
I'm coming for them tickets, go.
I'm ready.
Don't act like you don't know me. Don't act like you don't know me. You guys, we are joined by the one and only Sophia Bush. How are you?
Oh my goodness. I am so thrilled to be here on a night about magic and community and artists and women.
Absolutely.
You know,
Amen,
overcoming
girl.
the odds.
It's about y'all tonight.
Feels
Yes.
like the place to be.
Right?
What a celebration. Now, obviously, so many longtime fans out here tonight. Have you been a longtime fan of Wicked? Do you
Yes.
remember the first time you saw it? Walk us through it.
Absolutely. So, way back in the day when Wicked first premiered on Broadway, my girlfriends from One Tree Hill and I, me, Bethany Joy Lenz, and Hillary Burton got tickets because we heard there was a new show on Broadway that was pretty cool.
Stop it.
Nobody knew a thing.
Stop
we were
it.
so excited to go.
This little musical, I think it might have a decent run.
Unbelievable. And I just remember Kristen Chenoweth, Tuss Tuss.
Yeah.
And Idina Menza. I mean, just
Low key.
It was so unbelievable. And I think, you know, the testament to female friendship.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, women overcoming the odds. We
Yes.
could use that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about some pretty incredible women, because I heard a rumor that an incredible woman is joining Grey's Anatomy.
Same rumor. I heard the same rumor. And
Is
I
it
just feel
happening?
like you should tell us everything. You should tell us
Thank
everything you can about
I
it.
literally was
Congrats.
like, are we going to talk about Cynthia and Ariana? Me.
We're talking about you.
Just
This
one
is
more
my
second.
toss moment.
Have you started filming yet?
Yes, actually, the lovely internet reminded me that my first episode aired this week. I've been in a little bit of a daze,
Congratulations.
and then I realized that Kim Raver and I had, made all the girls online very happy. So thank you so much.
Yes.
And we're having the best time.
Yeah.
I mean, that show is A, iconic,
Yep.
and B, the set is just the happiest, most wonderful place to be. Shonda has created, something that's so legacy, and
Yeah.
I'm having the best time.
Well, we're so happy you're a part of it, and I will be watching you.
We will all be tuned in.
Thank
So
you.
excited.
You are incredible.
For you. Have fun tonight at the premiere. Get your Wicked on, girl.
Yes.
Ready.
All right, go time.
Thank
So
you,
have a
guys.
good one. Wicked is the untold story of the Witches of Oz, starring Grammy-winning multi-platinum recording artist and global superstar Ariana Grande as Glinda.
And meanwhile, Emmy, Grammy, and Tony-winning powerhouse Cynthia Erivo stars as Elphaba.
Zuri, Cynthia has her Emmy, she has her Grammy, and her Tony Award. All she needs is an Oscar now. Could this be what finally gets her to EGOT status?
I mean, I can imagine absolutely that it will be. We have been cheering her on the road to EGOT status for a while now, and I can't think of a better vehicle to it than Wicked. She was brilliant in this film.
One of 22 people to get this accomplishment at such a young age. I mean, her career is just starting.
Absolutely.
I think she's going to get it here, but if she doesn't, she will have much more runway to get it again. But I think we are going to be making history this year.
1,000%. And she certainly got the track record. We've seen the nominations come from the Academy, so her talent is absolutely acknowledged. This film will undeniably be critically acclaimed, as it will be commercially successful. We know that.
We saw the performance.
We're waiting with bated breath.
We saw the performance.
She deserves it.
And if you guys haven't seen it yet, or purchase your tickets to see Wicked in theaters now is your chance. Just scan this QR code right here, and you'll be taken straight to the Fandango app to buy those tickets and get the good ones.
Make it happen, y'all. Fandango's got you covered. You are not going to want to miss out on this magical celebration while you pick your perfect seat. So here's the trailer for Wicked.
Fellow Ozians, the Wicked Witch of the West is dead.
Don't let her get away!
Let me tell you the whole story. Our paths did cross. At school. You're green.
I am.
Together we're unlimited. She had her secrets.
Absolutely remarkable.
There's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I, defying gravity.
Why is it you're always causing some sort of commotion?
I don't cause commotions, I am one. Some of us are just different.
Listen to me. You can do anything.
I know.
All aboard the Emerald City!
Just follow the road. It's gonna lead you right to me. The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
This Wicked Witch.
Don't be afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
No wizard that there is or was is ever gonna bring me.
If you are wondering why this movie looks so magical, you've got Alice Brooks to thank for that. Alice, welcome. How are you feeling ahead of the big night?
This is just complete magic. I cannot believe this night has come. I've been working on this movie for 3.5 years, and finally we get to show it to the world.
What's it like watching something that took you that long come to life on screen?
It is. Jon Chu and I met 25 years ago at USC Film School. I shot his short film, which was a musical. And the other night, we looked at each other and we were like, this is unreal. And he said to me, this is our destiny. And that's what it feels like tonight, destiny.
Beautiful, beautiful. To have such an incredible journey with Jon, no less, from In the Heights, now Wicked. What is something from the Wicked experience that you will cherish forever that's been different from anything else you've experienced so far?
I wanted, Jon asked me what my goal for this movie was, and I said that it would be the greatest love story ever told between these two women, these best friends. And I am so proud because I feel like we did successfully do that. It is such an epically magical love story, and I'm just thrilled.
Oh, well, Alice, we love you. We love your work.
Yes.
And we can't wait for the world to see how incredibly talented you are.
So
Thank you
brilliant.
so much for joining us tonight.
Congratulations.
Looking
Have fun
stunning.
celebrating tonight.
Thank you. Good night.
Have a good one. We'll take that from you.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
So talented.
You guys, the one and only Idina Menzel is here. I got to tell you, I saw Kristen Chenoweth and I told her this movie is happening tonight because you two made magic on stage 20 years ago. Does it feel like you are a part of this?
Of course it does. Yeah, the movie is so loving and respectful of our original production, and the four of us are really good friends.
Yeah.
And Chris and I are just so excited and proud to be a part of creating this beautiful legacy.
Cynthia and Ariana told us that the four of you were able to get together and talk heading into this premiere before it. What sort of words of wisdom, maybe encouragement or celebration have been exchanged in this process?
Honestly, I didn't feel there was any need to give words of wisdom to Cynthia. She's killing it, and she's a force of nature in her own right. And so it was more just about, I told her just to enjoy the moment, really, that's the most important thing, because sometimes it just passes us by.
So crazy. You know what's so crazy? We're sitting here with a woman who was not only in Wicked, but also in Frozen, and every other big production ever.
The productions.
But before all of that, before you became Idina Menzel, take me back to that first night on stage as Elphaba. What was going through your head?
I can't even remember. I was probably just in another world and
Did you
trying
know
to
it was
remember
gonna be
my
special?
marks and my lines. And I think we felt it was going to be something special. We didn't know it would become the phenomenon that it did. But I think Chris and I just kind of like really zoned in on each other and supported each other telepathically. And you just remember what you're there for, that you've dreamt this your whole life to be on Broadway, and that you have this incredible music, an incredible story that's so important to get out there, and you kind of get out of your own way.
Yeah. And you did it masterfully. To now
you.
see Cynthia stepping into this role that you really paved the way for, what makes her perfect as Elphaba on the screen?
Oh God, she's imperfectly perfect in this movie. It's what Elphaba is all about, and she embraces everything that Elphaba is about. The fact that she's unique and different, and she's got this power and this fire, and that's Cynthia as a human being. But she's infused that into the role.
I love it. Well, Idina Menzel, living legend, thank you for being here tonight.
So much fun.
Oh, we really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
And we know you got to get in there, girl.
I'll hold the mic for you. You
We'll
go party.
get it.
And
You guys.
coming to the stage now, we have Victoria Monet.
I'm your #1 fan on Spotify. I stream your album all day.
How are you feeling?
Great. How are you guys?
We're good. How amazing that you get to bring your daughter tonight.
I know, it's surreal.
Oh, and she got, look, she got a little attitude. I like it. Okay.
Mama sauce.
She's a little cold.
No, she's your protector. I can tell, like, she gonna ride or die for you.
That's right.
I mean, to be able to come with her to such a special premiere, Wicked. Do you remember the first time you saw it on stage? What does it mean to be able to share tonight with your daughter?
I actually have never seen it on stage. I've only seen videos of it from Ariana when we went to her house in Boca, and she has, of course, the footage of Broadway shows, and so we were watching those, and that was my first experience of it. So to see it tonight with her as Glinda is full circle, and it's so beautiful, and she's so excited.
Yeah?
She's been talking about it all day. She's like, "It's Wicked Day."
Is it Wicked Day?
It's Wicked Day.
Oh my God. Do you love your mama's music?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song by Mama?
She's like, all of
I'm here
them.
for Glinda.
Sing Popular.
I know, right?
Defying Gravity.
I gotta ask you, because there is, since this last few years, you have gotten so much popularity and so much notoriety in the music. Yeah, speaking of popular, people say you might be the next one.
Oh, she is the now.
Are you ready? Are you ready to get that crown?
I'm so excited for whatever God has in store for me. I'm just happy to be doing what I love to do. And I think that's what, our two characters, Cynthia and Ariana, are doing. It's just like showing people that they can do what they love to do and be symbols and beacons of light through a movie or in their personal personal lives. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Are you looking at? Look, she's looking at herself.
Is she looking at herself?
Just checking the shot, making sure mama's ankles are right.
I'm telling you.
You look pretty.
Look, you better go ahead and get her an LLC. This woman is going to run the world. This little girl is going to run the world.
I love it. And you know, being here with your daughter, the example that this film sets for women and the ways that we are powerful. When you think about what you want to teach her, the type of woman that you want to raise, what type of woman is that?
I think it's a woman that has her morals and boundaries and is a good person and values her friendships. I think that's what we're going to see tonight in the movie. And so I'm excited for her to experience this. This is her first premiere, so it's an honor.
You know, it's so crazy. When you get on stage, I feel there is a light that goes off and another person comes in. Who is she? Who's that woman that you bring on stage with you? Yeah.
It's like she's the superhero version of me, the fearless version, the one where all of the negative self-talk goes out the window and I lean on my rehearsal and on God and on the experience that I'm having with other people, the exchange of energy. Yeah, she's a better version of me.
So what is next for Victoria Monet? We are waiting with bated breath.
Definitely lots of new music. I'm in the studio now working on new music and hopefully some new ventures into film.
Nice.
Also, whether it be musically or, you know, acting. I also have a book coming out, a children's book called Everywhere You Are.
Nice.
Next summer. So, yeah.
So you're busy.
Yeah, I'm
booked and busy.
And motherhood keeps me nice and busy as well.
Most important position, and you seem to do it so masterfully. Have so much fun celebrating with baby girl tonight.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Maybe.
She's like, no. She's like, I'm ready for my popcorn. She's like, run me that popcorn.
Thank you guys so much.
Victoria. We are joined now by one of my favorite men on the internet, Evan Ross Cat. Hold on, they got you from New York all the way to LA for this. Did it live up to expectations?
Oh yeah, I was just saying, like, the energy here is absolutely insane. I want to hold on to this and bottle it up and bring it home.
Oh, there you go. Welcome to Shiz University,
thank you.
And now, speaking of this magical world, okay, you're a fan, obviously, of Wicked.
Yes.
Which celeb would you bring along if you were taking a trip to Oz?
Ooh.
I'd have to bring Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes. So
you know what I mean? Like,
why?
yeah.
Why?
Because I want to see her doing sorcery. You know what I mean? Just the intersection of Jennifer Coolidge and sorcery feels like something I need to be present for.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. It's so funny. You're having this moment where you are talking about these celebrities and they are talking about you, and you're having these great interactions.
Good things, I hope.
Yeah. Who's been the most surprising celebrity that was like, I love your stuff?
Humbly, Nicole Kidman really sent me me over the moon.
Praise be.
Just to be in her presence alone was already, you know, I'm
unbelievable.
shaking. Yeah, and then also for her to know my work was very, very flattering.
Yeah.
Isn't that so crazy?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me though. Hello. Talk to me a little bit about what's blown your mind the most as this journey has really just exploded for you and you've risen to this new level of stardom.
You're having a wicked good time on
You
this.
really
Well,
are.
first of all, thank you. I really appreciate that. I would say I really like getting to know these actors sort of off screen and get to know them and what makes them tick and sort of learn about the intricacies of this business. And yeah, I mean, the thing is they're all so different. And even though I used to think of them all as like, oh, actors are all the same. They're truly not. So I kind of just like getting to know them and the real people they are when they're not sort of
Oh, well, Evan, we won't keep you any longer. Enjoy your time in there.
Have fun tonight.
And have some fun times.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, my God. Have a good one.
See you on the inside.
Thank you.
You guys, we're going to welcome Frankie Grande to the podium, Ariana Grande's favorite brother. He is here tonight. He's about to have a good old time.
That's right.
And Frankie came through.
Hi, how are you? You better wear that pink and green.
I mean, you know what?
Mwah.
They said pink and green, and I listened. Do you know what I'm saying?
By the way, you always know
I
the
would like to nail the assignment. You look amazing.
Good to see you. Okay, now I got to ask because this has been your sister's dream role for a very long time.
Oh, God.
Tell me what it went through your mind when she called you and told you she was going to be Glinda.
Okay, so she told me in person. We were at the Bourbon Room in Hollywood. I was about to perform in my show, Horror Camp, and she told me in the bathroom, and we fell on the ground in sobbing tears, me, my mother, and my sister. And it was just such a beautiful thing, you know, obviously coming from a musical theater family and a musical theater background, just knowing that she was going to get to live this dream that I have watched her dream about for her entire life.
Yeah.
It's just, it's very hard to put into words, but I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited for y'all to see it because you don't even know what you're getting yourself into.
It's crazy.
Ariana's comedic timing in this, by the way, is so good. I was telling her yesterday.
She's funny.
She keep us laughing.
Yeah.
Now, being on this journey with your sister through all of these years, what's one thing that has always stayed the same about Ari?
Her genuine love of people and her humility. Like she has always put other people first on her journey in her life. Whenever I need something, and no matter where she is on this planet, everything stops.
Wow.
And she's a busy girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she will drop everything for anyone in her life that she loves.
Wow.
And it's just, that's always been consistent. It's always been who she is. And I'm so grateful that I can show up for her tonight.
I love that. Well, we won't keep you any longer because we know you got to get those good seats.
Okay.
Frankie, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let us be glad.
Better than anyone. So do you have a message for young people who are hoping to feel that magic and sense of belonging in the world?
I say, get yourself in a theater class and meet your tribe, because there are no people that are better and more accepting and loving.
You are magic, and you are the reason why I thought I could be a theater kid one day, but I just don't have the pipes like you.
Yeah, but look at you now. Look, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It all works out.
Here I am. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night tonight. Thank you for stopping and talking to us.
Of course. Take care.
Fandango was lucky enough to snag a big ticket interview with Wicked stars Cynthia and Ariana.
That's right. Let's hear how Ariana put her own spin on the song Popular.
I mean, listen, it's a song that I've loved again since I'm 10 years old. So to love something and then to live it, to be, you know, to have that be your job, to live it and bring new truths to it is like completely different, you know? You're looking at the lines in a new way and you're trying to figure out your own version of these lines that you've loved for so long, like really thinking about them for almost the first time, you know? Like knowing it your whole life and loving it your whole life is very different than doing something like this. And I don't know, we had a really amazing time, and Jon really gave Glinda the space to play and be very silly. It was a very long day.
I really enjoyed myself. It was like a private show for me. I was sat watching as the audience member, just enjoying all of the craziness and there were days in which we could not get it together because she was so funny that we would just spend takes and take after take after take just laughing.
Yeah, there's like a
We had-
20-minute take. Where
just
Well, you were underneath Glinda's bed with the monitor in her room.
I was hiding underneath the bed, and they're like, "We
I'm
can
trying
see
to
you,
finish
Jon."
ball gown. I'm trying to finish the ball gown sequence that, by the way, was probably 12 hours that day.
It's like, it's insane.
And Jon is giggling under the bed. I'm like, that is absolutely not helpful.
But being a part of the legacy of Wicked that so many people love so much, and getting to be a part of that love, and I've always been a fan. So now to be able to talk to people as one of the hundreds of Bachs, you know what I mean? It's really special.
But you're the only one on screen, which is pretty insane.
That's true. That feels
and what's
pretty crazy.
Also insane is that you did something that most Hollywood actors are dying to do. That's make a movie that your kid would love to see at some point.
I know.
How awesome is it going to be the day you get to share this with your son?
I mean, that's a really special thing that it's going to be so moving. I don't know. I'm crying already watching it. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
But I will say that I got to share Wicked with my niece when she turned 9. And to watch her see that Broadway show through her eyes and what it meant to her, I can't wait to experience that again. Yeah.
Talk
but
to
with
us
this.
a little. I know, like the chaos is real, and it's only gonna.
No, it's real, you guys.
Right.
It's real.
I feel like it's about to get even crazier.
Hey y'all.
There's Alice Brooks.
No, we love the way you bring Bach to life on
Thank
screen.
you.
It was so much fun to watch. What did you love most about his personality? What of yourself do you see in Bach?
I love Bach because he's like a well-intentioned guy looking for a community and looking for love.
Yeah.
And he would do anything for the people that he loves.
Yeah.
And I actually admire that in Bach. And even if he stumbles and trips and makes mistakes, he's trying to lead with heart.
Wow.
So I like to think I connected with him in that way. And I also I don't know. I love Bach. I love him so much, and I can't wait. I can't wait for people to meet him and see where Bach and Nessa get to go together.
Well,
over the next couple movies.
The world is about to fall in love with you, Ethan. Thank you so much, and enjoy tonight.
Have so much
Take it all in.
Welcome
Thank
back
you
to
so
Shiz
much.
University.
It feels good to be here. It feels really good to be here.
Good to
my
be back.
God.
Thank you, Ethan.
Have a good one.
You guys are the best. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
No, we
It's good
love
to see
you.
again.
This is awesome.
Where should I? Yeah.
All right.
You
and
guys.
now coming to the stage.
Michelle
We have the
Yo.
incredible Michelle Yo. It's so good to see you again, gorgeous. Ooh, nice to see you. She brought out the blondes butt.
And first of all,
tonight.
Michelle Yo tried to tell me she was jet lagged, okay? Because this don't look jet lagged.
Jet lagged where?
Michelle, tell me the feeling here. You have never experienced anything like this, because I have not.
I am so excited to be here, and as you know, I haven't even seen the film yet.
Isn't that crazy?
I
That's
know.
right.
So I am beyond excited. And to see all this, thank you everyone for showing up.
Showing up because this cast, yourself included, is incredible. Now, you talked about the fact that you were a little nervous about singing. I saw the film and you did your thing.
Oh, no, she did it.
So, which is scarier for you, singing on camera or riding a motorcycle onto a moving train?
Singing on camera. That's easy.
Hands down?
Hands down.
Well, you did it brilliantly.
And how do you prep to sing on camera for the first time?
When you have Cynthia next to you and holding your hand and say, you can do this, it's easy.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
Yeah, you can do anything.
You know, so many women look up to Cynthia and Ariana. So many women look up to you. What was that like on set, building the bond between you women? Did you give them any words of wisdom or advice? So much Oscar buzz already. You are very familiar with the Academy Awards, darling.
Is she?
Okay.
Is she?
Very familiar.
No. I think, you know, when magic happens, there is no rhyme or reason for it.
Yeah.
And it just did. Between the girls, between Jonathan, myself.
We've got Ariana and Cynthia arriving
they all
right
just
now
arrived.
behind us.
Yes. That's so great.
You know, I'm loving this moment for you because I feel like everyone is ready to give you your flowers. People are starting to really appreciate the talent that you are. How does that feel to finally get the recognition you deserve?
Oh my God. You know, I think what it is like we all always just ask for equal opportunity to have a seat at the table. people, you know, and at least let me prove that I deserve to be there with all of you. So I think that's very important for us. That's what we are trying to do, so that we create more opportunities for more people like me, who looks like me, you know, and who looks like you, for all of us. Just an equal chance.
Absolutely. You are such a beacon of light, and you shine on the screen in this film. Congratulations. It was so good to see you. Have fun tonight, Michelle.
I will. Thank you.
So beautiful. So beautiful.
Who am I going to give this to?
The stars of Wicked are making their way across the carpet. We're still waiting to see Ariana and Cynthia, but they are coming.
Absolutely. I would certainly hope so. But in the meantime, we caught up with the cast a few days ago and learned who's most likely to act like their character in real life. Take a look.
Most likely to act like their character in real life.
Ariana, maybe? No.
Oh, Michelle Yeoh.
Well, you're as spectacularly, miraculously charming and spellbinding, heart-throbbing and seductive as you are in the role.
Most likely to kick off the group text.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe Jeff?
Yeah, just a silly guy.
He's the funniest person I've ever met.
Most
Group
like
text.
to do what with the group?
To communicate and to tantalize with a text message.
With the text for the group.
I would say it would be Ariana.
I would say I think Ari is very funny and brilliantly witty with a gift.
Most likely to kick up the check at dinner.
Cynthia.
Yes, I think Ari and Cynthia have both picked up many a check.
They're very generous. This is a cast of generosities galore. I like to pick up a check.
Not me, I don't have the fun. Definitely not me.
Maybe not in this room.
Most likely to sneak out early.
I wouldn't say there's anybody in this cast who's a Larry
We're not
David from
sneakers.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay. Maybe me, because I get tired. I get tired. Nothing, it's never anything personal.
Yeah.
I just sleep.
I'm like a 9 p.m. bedtime kind of person, so if we're starting late, I'm leaving early.
Most likely to break character and laugh.
Ariana.
Maybe Ari.
Maybe, I don't know, she stays in it.
No.
Well, we only did one scene together.
I know.
You certainly were professional to the nth degree.
Actually, the other one would be Jeff Goldblum.
You guys, look who I found. Chriselle Staus in the house, honey.
I love you.
Welcome to
You
the
guys-
Wicked premiere.
right?
Thank you.
By the way, you look unbelievable, and you are feeling this energy tonight, aren't you?
I love an excuse to get all dressed up in like the girliest dress. So this was the theme, everything. I'm so excited. Musical theater.
Yeah.
I was such a theater nerd. So.
Right?
And I was going to ask, growing up as a theater nerd, do you remember the first time that you saw Wicked? What was that experience like for you?
Oh my God, yes, actually. I just remember crying in the theater and just like, being excited, live theater, and just any time that there's been a transformation to the screen, I'm the first one. I still watch like Chicago to this day, so the movie musical is my thing, so I cannot wait.
Well, speaking of music, I gotta know, what's your Ariana Grande go-to jam?
What's the pump up?
What's the one?
That's a really good question. Okay, I'm gonna go with, it's hard to beat Positions.
Yes!
Feel sexy.
Oh. Yeah, that's on Zuri too.
Listen, I can get down a little Ariana now.
We won't go into the reasons, all right?
Right. Y'all know know it's out. We've got Ariana playing Glinda, of course, Cynthia as Elphaba. Who do you feel a little bit more on any given day? A little more Glinda, a little more Elphaba? Does it depend?
I think the beauty is that it's fun to be both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that we kind of play into that on Selling Sunset a lot, where it's like, you know, do you want to be a good witch or a bad witch? And you need to be both at times.
At times you just got to pull it out. You got to pull out the
Today
hat.
I am a good witch, but catch me tomorrow, I don't know.
Switch it up. There you go.
Now we have to ask, because the holidays are coming up, what are you guys doing?
We're actually going to Australia. So, and she's actually doing a show with Troye Sivan, who just went by. Lots of very exciting things happening.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yes.
Well, we won't keep you too long because we know you got to get in there and get that VIP seat.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.
You guys look
Take
amazing.
care. Have fun.
We're
You too,
trying.
gorgeous.
He is taking you behind the scenes.
And we're just keeping warm here on the Wicked carpet. It's a little chilly after the sun sets. Here's an exclusive peek at how costume designer Paul Tazewell crafted the magical looks in Wicked.
I'm Paul Tazewell, and I'm the costume designer of Universal's Wicked, and I'm here to take you behind the scenes with E! News. For the film, we're expanding what the whole world is because we're going to see the whole world.
All aboard for the Emerald City!
Thinking about Elphaba and Glinda, they needed to have a full wardrobe of clothing that would be appropriate for every different moment that we were going to see within the film.
Oh, hello.
Early on, I came across this rose that was this intense ombre gold to pink. That would be a perfect color palette for the Ozdas ballroom dress for Glinda. And so, you know, with that, you created this dress, you know, a magical dress that actually ended up being one of Ariana's favorite costumes, but it provides that kind of romantic allure while still being kind of fashion forward and edgy as well.
Why is it you're always causing some sort of commotion?
I don't cause commotions, I am one.
Cynthia definitely knows how to wear a hat. When she dons that hat, Elphaba actually changes that into this power moment, and she makes it into her iconic silhouette.
She doesn't give a twig what anyone thinks.
It was very important for me to arrive at a shape that was going to carry a lot of that energy.
It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
It was always exciting and spectacular to see these worlds realize in front of your eyes.
You can do anything.
I know.
You guys, we are here with the man of the hour, also the man who has not checked my DMs, Jonathan Bailey. Welcome to your premiere. This is unbelievable.
Thank you. It feels like it's the fans' premiere, of which I am one, of Wicked. But yeah, the reception has been incredible, and yeah, we're just sort of spreading the joy this week. I think it's needed.
Spreading the joy, and it is absolutely needed. Even this fit is spreading the joy. Can we just take a moment for the disco ball, the red? You've got the shoes. I see what you did there.
Donatella.
Hold a minute. Hold a minute.
It's the chainmail spell.
Get the red shoes, guys.
M-A-L-E. I know.
Now, do you call Donatella yourself, or do you have somebody maybe contact somebody?
Well, it's funny because one of the biggest sort of joys of you know, going from job, you know, you get to meet people along the way. And I remember speaking to Versace a couple of years ago, and yeah, it was Donatella came up with a few ideas, and the chainmail was just the obvious knockout. And obviously, you work with Emma Morrison Morrison, amazing stylist who's here, just over there. And,
Knockout.
Yeah, it's sexy and playful, and it feels like Fiyero having come back from the Ozdust Ballroom back into Shiz late tonight.
Which is, you painted that scene brilliantly, right? That picture, I've got quite the visual. Look, let's talk a little bit about Fiyero in this film, because there were so many fun moments, but also some really sweet, sentimental ones that you brought to life so beautifully. What was the highlight for you? What was maybe a memory filming on set that we need to know but don't know about yet?
Ooh. Yeah, good question. I think Fiyero is far more complicated than it seems, and I think that anyone who identifies themselves as sort of deeply shallow shows a lot of self-awareness. Yes. And I think the scene with Cynthia with the Lion Cub is memorable to me, but also, of course, doing Dancing Through Life and Chris Scott's choreography.
Yeah.
And having Ari sort of twinkling away in the corner whilst and cheering me on was it was amazing. But I mean, the whole experience has been knockout, and I'm just excited for other people to
so let's talk about something that we ended on number 1, because there's a little love triangle. Are we going to see that play out in number 2? Is that what?
We have to wait a year to find out.
Not a year, come on.
365 days, the man says.
Counting down.
Wait with bated breath. Now, you are no stranger to dancing, of course, but bringing those skills to life in the way that you did, what was the trickiest part about navigating that sort of choreography on a film set, no less? Did it challenge you in ways that maybe you didn't even expect?
Besides not ripping your pants.
Because that'll do it. It's very tricky.
I mean, that happened a few times.
Did you rip them?
Yeah, and actually, there's a moment where Fiyero gets everyone to go to the Ozdust and jumps on a little gondola, and I put my leg up, and poor Ethan Slater's face was right between my thighs.
Yeah, Bach.
No, there's so many people around you on films like this that help you along the way, but Chris Scott's choreography is knockout, and it was a joy.
It is incredible. Who are you most excited to share this film with? Because, Wicked is for all ages. Is there one person you're like, man, I cannot wait to see this
Well,
with
I
you?
can't remember. When people ask, when do you remember seeing Wizard of Oz for the first time? But it was just so present in my childhood and in my family, and I remember watching it with my grandparents, and so I'm really excited to get to London and get home and to watch it with my 93-year-old grandma. I've already seen it with the next generation. I saw it with a niece in Sydney.
Oh, that's so
So
special.
4 generations of family will love this film, and that's what makes it so special. So.
Wait, do you remember the call letting them know, like, I got the part, I'm going to be in one of the most
I remember it because it was a Zoom, and it got gate crashed by Cynthia and Ari, and they're like, we'd like to invite you to Shiz.
Stop it.
In a very British way, was sort of clammed up and just said, thank you very much, when do we start? Well,
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Now, for you guys at home, if you don't know, what they tell you when you get this call is, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Jonathan Bailey, did you break it, and who did you call?
I told everyone.
By the way,
no, I didn't.
That was like the worst kept secret. Everybody's like, we told everybody.
How could you not? No, I actually went to go and watch the show in celebration with my mates, and of course, and in retrospect, probably wasn't the most inconspicuous thing to do.
Yeah.
And we had a few drinks and we had a little cheer. But it's all about the original cast and the cast that are still performing this 8 shows a week. So I wanted to get back into the theatre and remind myself of how brilliant this story is.
Yeah, well, we won't keep you from it. Get in that theater, be reminded of how brilliant it is, and look who's coming up now. Jonathan, thank Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande,
the global
ladies
superstars.
Of the hour.
Oh no!
We got Glinda and Elphaba. Yes. I know that's right. Y'all better come up here and serve.
You guys.
Hello.
Thank you, Jason.
We got to get the jewels.
Oh my God, you guys look phenomenal. Look how beautiful.
Yes.
Honey.
We're just trying to get our Glinda and Elphaba on. We're just trying to make you proud.
I'm just trying to catch my breath because the fans here are going wild. The energy is here. How are you guys feeling right now? This is
really
like the
exciting. It. This is really crazy. Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be this all night as it should be. Oh, you were saying.
I was just saying this is really, here we go. But just saying this is really awesome. It's just really overwhelming. It's crazy to be here right now.
You have elfie freckles today.
I do have elfie freckles
I
today.
just saw them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful.
We were just saying today that everybody has been on hundreds of red carpets. What makes this one so special to you guys?
Our fans.
Yeah, they're all here.
Yes.
It's so crazy. They all showed up in their pink and green, and it's really wonderful. And they get to see this now, and yeah, it's nice that we get to be here with them. It's lovely.
Absolutely. I mean, and they have been waiting with bated breath for y'all. I will tell you
Very
that
patient.
all day and into the night.
Yeah, we appreciate them for doing that for us.
Absolutely. And because the talent that shines on this screen, we would wait days for it, to be clear.
Also, let's talk about the talent on the screen, because we saw it
not to.
and we were like, is the mic on? Are they singing live?
Walk us through a highlight of, singing live, sharing the set together, and the way that you built that chemistry.
I mean, we knew we wanted to sing live immediately. It's what we do, what we love, and the Broadway ladies I love this, and the Broadway ladies are doing it 8 shows a week. We know what that's like to have to sing 8 shows a week, so it would have made no sense not to do it that way. Yeah.
We had to do it because the content demands it.
Yeah.
The spontaneity, the emotional
right.
integrity of what we're singing about demands it. It wouldn't have worked any other way. And also, like Cynthia said, the many witches who've come before us have done it 8 shows a week for 21 years.
That's right.
We could not do it this way.
It's so crazy. And it feels like you guys are bringing the witches into this process with you guys. What's it been like sharing the spotlight with the women who came before you guys?
Really wonderful. We had an amazing day yesterday with the women who created this, the architects, Kristen and Edina, and that was like one of the most incredible highlights of our year, to be honest, to be able to share some space with them. Yeah.
It's a very supportive witch coven, I have to say. Every single one of our sister witches has been very, very, very supportive. And we just feel so honored to be a part of this legacy and to be the ones in the movie. You know, it's just such a sweet thing to share with them.
Now, you know, we've got to talk a little bit about the Fashion for Five, because I can't pretend like we don't
so
see
happy you brought it up.
Okay? Now, you told me yesterday that y'all have not coordinated a single look at all this press tour, which is unbelievable because the coordination is so flawless.
On point.
Break it down. What are the looks tonight? What was the inspiration, obviously, outside of the Glinda and Elphaba of it all? Who are we wearing?
This is Louis Vuitton atelier. This is Nicolas Guesquier. And we wanted to bring out the green, you know. I haven't done it yet, so I figured this would be the best place for it. Yes.
And what about you?
This is Tom Brown. I was inspired by The Wizard of Oz, and I wanted to nod to Shiz and Glinda at Shiz with the pink, and by incorporating the pink, of course. But I wanted to do gingham for Dorothy, and also the crystal shoes, which appear for the first time in our film on Nessa at Shiz. So that's my Shiz nod, is that the shoes, the crystal shoes,
there we go.
which are originally just crystal, not ruby, in the L. Frank Baum books and in Wicked. So that was my inspo for the night. So here we are, Louis and Tom.
Absolutely stunning. And then we're
just
This is so perfect.
I know, we had to show out.
Right?
We knew you were ringing it.
It's absolutely divine.
Thank you, my love. Same.
I'm lost in your eyes.
Oh my God! Right back at you, my darling. I would just stay looking at them forever, but they're making us let you into the rest.
Let me hold her up because I know she's about to fall right here. Okay.
Can we just get that tape? That's gonna be my new voice about it. Ariana's lost in my eyes.
Thank you guys for the most amazingly kind and fun interviews yesterday too.
You're so welcome.
It was wonderful to sit with you both. It was divine. You really took care of us, and we really appreciate it. And thank you for supporting us.
And thank you
for
guys
such a
for
long time.
giving us so much to look forward to. As a theater kid myself, finding love and life in a safe place for years, and both of you have been a part of that. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
No. You are not having it with us. We're sorry. We're sorry.
It's not happening right now.
We could get the
Our tear ducts need a damn break.
We need a second.
Stop
We
it.
need a
You see,
second.
it's not our fault.
No,
We're not
it's
doing
not.
this on purpose.
They're too kind.
Well, wait till you guys get over there.
Right.
Them tear ducts are going to be in
is this-
full effect.
Also, I have to draw attention to one more thing. I'm so sorry.
What did I do?
But since you've seen us, yesterday, there's an entirely new set on
Can we
Cynthia
get into
Erivo.
the manicure?
Can we talk about that? Can we get a little cam on that? Yeah.
Please.
Here we go.
Who has the close-up?
Cynthia dripping via the down to her
Cynthia
fingertips.
A little bit
Erivo.
of flight here. We have an angel on the little finger here.
Is that your little Ari over here?
Here we go, my little angel. Yeah, a little change. We wanted to nod to the green and the like the weird shapes that come up in inches as well.
Yes.
In Oz, I wanted to play with all of that as well. And we have my Elphaba freckles in my makeup.
Here for it.
Ladies, thank you
You guys,
so
we
much.
love
Thank you
you.
for setting such an incredible tone for this experience for the world. Have so much fun celebrating tonight. Ariana, thank you for helping us with mic duty.
I know, right?
She's like, what do y'all need? You want me to set up lights?
You are the best bridesmaid ever. I'm hiring you for my wedding. You're like fixing people.
And don't
she's
forget
doing
about the
mics.
nails.
Yeah, she's like, look at the nails.
Looking good, sweetie.
Oh my God! Thank you
love the
so
love.
much.
Yes.
I'm literally in tears right now on 2 mics. Okay, this is awesome.
You know, we're just.
I'm taking one of them home. Thank you.
And Cynthia's on the mic.
It is about that time, you guys. The carpet is winding down and the stars are making their way inside for the LA premiere of Wicked.
It has been such a beautiful night. So much fun,
I know, right?
The best time. Erin, girl, we have had a blast holding down this live stream with you tonight.
You guys, tonight was the best night of my life. I had so much fun. We're about to head in there and screen the film. Let's get it. I'll meet you guys inside, all right?
Yeah, save us 2 seats because we know you got VIP access.
Always. She stays with the hookup. All right. Thank you to all of the amazing stars who stopped by to celebrate with us. And thank you to everyone online watching E! at the Wicked premiere in partnership with Fandango.
Yeah, and don't forget to grab your tickets to see Wicked when it hits theaters on Friday, November 22nd. By scanning this QR code right over here, you'll be taken straight to the Fandango app.
That's right. We will see you next time.
Good night, Jonathan Bailey.
And to everyone else.